Hey there, guys and gals, it's me, the Redneck Preppy, and I hope you're having a great day. Well, actually, you know what? I hope you're not having a great day, because I don't want to ruin a good mood with another foray into the worlds of Bubba's and the guns that they've ruined. That said, you actually clicked on the video, so you know what you're getting into. So I guess we're going to all collectively take our chances together. Anyway, enough talk. Let's rock. Let's start looking at some guns that have been ruined by fools. Well, what would an episode be without a Mosin Nagant M9130? Honestly, I could make an entire episode just filled with that gun alone. Anyway, looks like we got ourselves the Bubba starter pack for an M9130. We got ourselves a shitty synthetic stock. Very nice. We got ourselves a crappy camo pattern. Yeah, good job. And we got a pick rail in the front for reason, because there's nothing mounted to it. You know, there's one day we're going to look back on all this bubbaing of Mosin Nagants and go, you know what, that was the greatest tragedy. Well, that and maybe SKS 45s, but you know what, we'll decide that in the future when we get to that point. Hey, do you think we're only going to have one Mosin Nagant this episode? I apologize. So this is like two worlds clashing together. You've got Austin, which is weird central, and you got Texas, so it's a weird rifle by a Bubba who knows what he's got. This actually may be the worst Mosin Nagant I have ever seen in my life, and I'm not saying that with any exaggeration whatsoever. You've got the worst stock on any Mosin Nagant I have ever seen in my life. You've got that pistol grip, which absolutely doesn't work with that rifle, and you've got a scope which was likely tapped and drilled into the receiver, thereby ruining it as well. And for $700, or best offer. I think it's going to be a lot less than $700. You know what? Anyone who would actually buy this for $700 or $7 honestly needs to have their head examined. Alright, let's take a break from the Mosin Nagants, because that last one broke my heart. Hey, I'm not sure what the hell this is supposed to be. It's an AK, obviously, but somebody fully couldn't commit to the concept of a crank-off. That buttstock may be actually the worst thing I've ever seen on an AK rifle, and that is saying a lot, given what Bubba's can do to that rifle, too. A thumb hole stock, but a stock that you can't really use a thumb hole with. And have you heard of short length of pull? How about no length of pull? If you own this and you're watching this video, I have one thing to say to you. Get right with God and atone for your sins, because that is wrong. Okay, here's another one of those builds that I'm half tempted to think is a joke. I'm actually kind of impressed that they managed to put all that crap onto a pistol. You've got yourself a red dot sight, you got a magnifier for the red dot sight, you have what looks like a regular scope on it, like a short scope, you got yourself a flashlight. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to be in the front, if it is a suppressor, and you got a bipod, all on a single pistol. Honestly, I'm impressed. Whoever actually owns this must be a Jenga or Tetris champion, so well done. Ooh-wee. Well, yeah, so it's safe to say that guns and politics have been inextricably linked since, well, at least since the invention of firearms. This one, I think, is a little misplaced. Look, as a Canadian whose country was targeted by Trump's trade policies, I still find aspects of his presidency to be pretty darn good. That said, his record on 2A issues was not great. So showing your support of Donald Trump with a custom, air quotes, handgun, yeah, not sure that one really works. And it's really ugly to boot. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know what this thing started out life as. It kind of looks familiar, but I can't place it. At any rate, whatever it was, somebody decided they wanted to turn it into a C96 Mauser broom handle look-alike, and then they decided they were going to make it look like Han Solo's blaster. Whatever it is, it looks stupid as hell. It does make me wonder, though, how many broom handle Mausers were perverted by Star Wars geeks in order to try and make something that looks like that Han Solo blaster. But hey, don't worry, where a fake one gets molested, so does a real one. Hey, look at that. How you liking this one? You got yourself some kind of busted ass folding stock welded on to a C96 Mauser with a replacement grip. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know how much I would give to actually have a real one of these? And somebody took one and did this to it. God bless you, sir. Well done. This next one must be what it's like to see a really attractive woman in a bar in Thailand, but not really being sure it's a woman. So what do we got here? We got a bolt-action rifle that kind of looks like a shotgun in profile. It's got the mandatory red dot sight, because of course. Got a flashlight, yep. You got yourself that long M-lock rail system in the front. And you've got a non-functional AK-style safety on the side. Super, super. You know what? I understand if someone were to take a look at this and kind of initially go, hey, that actually looks kind of cool. But once you kind of start taking a closer look, you go, you know, there are things on this which, really shouldn't be here. Hey, look, if you decide to go home with this, I'm not judging. Well, here's something I didn't expect to see. An M1911 gussied up with Louis Vuitton accessories. I don't know, for some reason I would think like a Glock would be a Louis Vuitton pistol, but that's just me. You know, the good thing about this is because this probably cost the owner a lot of money, they never fire it, so it never actually jams like M1911s do. Kidding. I have an M1911, I love it more than anything else. And honest, it never jams. Wait. Did I say that last AK was the worst thing I'd ever seen? I hereby apologize. This is the worst thing I've ever seen on that platform. A bullpupped AK at that. With the worst stock I've ever seen. A pick rail, which is so Russian. And it's got a red dot sight. Just wonderful. And what is that, a $5 bipod? Super. Whoever owns this should fly to Russia, visit Mikhail Kalashnikov's grave, and pour out a fifth of vodka in order to apologize. But I don't think his apology is going to be accepted. Wait, maybe this is the worst AK I've ever seen. At least the last one showed some kind of craftsmanship on that stock. This is just wrong on every level. The pistol grip, the vertical foregrip, that high-mounted scope, pick rails. My God, there's nothing about this that's good. It's hard to believe, but this might actually be the first high point that we've had on the Bubba Gun series. I know, I'm amazed too. And this is the most high pointiest, Bubba Gunniest high point I think I've seen in a long time. You got the lovely orange grips, yeah. You got the orange accents on the slide, wonderful, I love it. You got the copper pipes extended from the barrel, wonderful. And that flashlight that's been fastened to said copper pipes. Excellent, I love it. You know, what kind of actually makes it almost perfect is that the lanyard is still attached to the flashlight. Wonderful, I love it. I almost wish I could own it so I could marvel at it. In the comments section of a previous Bubba Gun episode, somebody really appreciated one of the hacked up Uzis that was in the video. Well, here's one for them. How do you know it's an Uzi? And a legitimate one? Well, it says Uzi on the side. And like all Uzis, it's made in Italy. I have a feeling this was made probably closer to Kabul than anywhere in Europe. Hey, look, if you want to shoot it, please feel free. I'm going to stand all the way over there while you do so. I have a feeling this was another joke build. So it's what appears to be a flare pistol, and it's got awesome sights on the top of it like you would need with a flare pistol. And it looks like it has one of those laser pointers that you torture cats with attached to the front. Awesome. I'm not entirely sure why someone would do this, but they wanted to and they did, so God bless them. You know what? It's not actually even the worst thing I've seen in this video, so I don't know. Props to them, I guess. Well, I'm going to end the episode on a heartbreaker, and I apologize for that. I don't know what Moss 36 availability is like where you are, but up here in Canada land, I couldn't even buy one with a Joe Biden stimulus check. Ah, what a beautiful rifle, and so rare here. And somebody decided to put an AR-style buttstock, pistol grip, a scope that really doesn't work for that rifle, a modern rail system in the front. There's almost nothing left of this damn thing other than the receiver and barrel. I suppose, it's a good thing. Maybe you could find wood for it, or maybe the person kept the wood. I really hope so, but either way, oh my word, this actually broke my heart when I saw it. It's one of those rifles that I've always wanted, and somebody took one and did that to it. And like I said earlier, you knew what you were going to get when you clicked on this video, so I'm not going to even apologize if you're in a bad mood or your blood pressure increased. At any rate, I hope you're at least entertained by this episode, and I hope you have a great day. As always, please don't Bubba your firearms.